just circling all the dirty words where it says shit or asshole.
Mhm.
Wow, so we circle that one, circle that one, circle all
Yeah.
the dirty words.
Did you do that, Mike, too? Was he one of them?
Well, me and Louie.
Yeah.
Were doing
Oh,
it.
you, okay.
Mike was, and Matt were, they were sophisticated.
No.
Yeah, they didn't bother with that. They
Probably
had
looking
other
at the
things to
checks,
do.
huh?
It wasn't cool.
Yeah.
It wasn't cool. 75. That was. I don't think it was then. I think it came later. 77 was when Leonard Skinner plane crashed
Okay.
in swamps in Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
They ran out of fuel in their jet,
Mm-hmm.
and
Right. Crashed.
it crashed.
Rossington and Collins or somebody was on the plane
Well,
too, right?
The whole
Yep, I
band
remember
and
the band, right?
several other guys that were
Yeah.
with the group.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I knew this because I never heard anything about it. I just had
Mhm.
these dreams or whatnot, not visions, dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Like on the plane, Ryan Van Zant, the lead singer, he died after they got him to the hospital. He died
Mhm.
after that.
Mm-hmm.
He was sleeping, and one of the guys woke him up saying, "You have to get ready. They're going to make an emergency landing. We're going down."
Mm-hmm.
And in the book that Lou bought,
Mhm.
when we went to go see the reunion concert at SPAC,
Mm-hmm.
Lou bought a book, and I was flipping through it. I go, "Holy son of a bitch!"
Mm-hmm.
And I read that this guy was a lifelong friend of Ryan Van Zant. He was on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
He got banged up, but he survived
Mhm.
pretty much all right. And he wrote about what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And on the plane, he was sleeping, and they woke him up and told him to get ready. We're going down.
Mm-hmm.
And come to find out, they had a problem with the engine.
Mm-hmm.
And before they went to their last concert, someone in the band went talked to the pilot who says, "You got to have that engine looked at. Something's not right."
Mhm.
I heard a odd, bad noise coming from the thing, and he says, "Well, we'll have it checked out when we get to our next spot because they're doing these little short hops at these concert venues
Mm-hmm.
all across the South, and this one here." It was in a swampy area in Mississippi where they crashed,
Mm-hmm.
and it was at night.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to keep the plane flying, they were pumping massive amounts of fuel from one engine to the other
Mm-hmm.
to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually they ran out of fuel,
Mm-hmm. And they
And,
went crashed.
so they crashed. And in the book, Billy Powell, the piano player, his
Mhm.
nose was hanging by a piece of skin.
Ugh.
And Ryan Van Zant was,
Mhm.
I think he had a fractured skull, and he wound up dying from it.
Mm-hmm.
And a
Oh.
good friend of theirs was killed in the crash.
Hmm.
Steve Gaines, the new guitarist from Oklahoma, and
Mhm.
his wife Casey, who was a backup singer, they were
Mhm.
both killed. And and Ronnie, those were the four killed.
Yeah.
Gary Rossington was banged up pretty bad.
Yeah.
Alan Collins was banged up really bad too, and one of them almost lost their arm.
Mm.
It was so mangled from the crash.
Right.
And the doctors wanted to amputate. He says, the father of whoever it was pleaded with the surgeon. He says,
Mhm.
"Can you please save it? He makes his living playing in a band."
Yeah.
He says he can't lose his arm,
Mhm.
and they managed to save it.
Yeah.
And then there was Artemis Pyle, the vegetarian drummer,
Mm-hmm.
big tall guy, long hair and beard.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that got him sober because he used to be hard drinkers and partiers.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, and they get themselves straightened out, and the plane crashes.
Yeah. Ah.
His legs were broken,
Mm-hmm.
and so this one guy, the guy who wrote the book,
Mm-hmm.
he's the one who managed to wander off and find help. And the people in the area heard the plane crash. You could see the flames from when it hit the ground, and the reason why it wasn't worse was because they used up all their